welcome back to my channel. It is Abby behind the camera. As you can see, I have done my gorgeous cousin Chloe's makeup for today's video. I thought I'd do another how I do like a client's makeup tutorial for you guys today. I went for a super warm toned smoky eye with a gold kind of copper glitter on the lid. Really flawless skin with a glossy nude lip. This look is super glam and I think it's really appropriate for this time of year as it's now autumn going into winter. I think this look really complements Chloe's features and her hair colour and her eye colour. I just think it looks absolutely stunning. Also, I will leave Chloe's Instagram handle up on the screen right now if you guys want to go and follow her. So let's just get on with the video. Okay, so I'm going to be starting today with Chloe's eyes. As you can see, I've already filled in Chloe's eyebrows using a pomade and I've already set them in place with some Benefit Ready Set Brow. And I've also gone underneath her eyebrows with a little bit of concealer just to clean them up. I did do that off camera just because it takes me ages to do Chloe's eyebrows. So yeah, so we've already done her brows. I'm now going to move on to her eyes. The eyes for today are going to be quite dramatic, so I'm going to do those first before I move on to her face. First thing I'm going to do is go in with some MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to be using that today on this little Sigma 3D HD Precision brush, which is a synthetic brush, which is really good for packing on eyeshadow primer. So I'm just using this primer all over Chloe's eyelids. Like I said before, I'm going to be going for quite a dramatic eye today, so I want like a really clean cut base for her eyeshadow. And I really like the MAC paint pots because they really kind of act almost like a concealer for the eyelid and they make your eyeshadow look a lot more vibrant, and this synthetic brush from Sigma just really packs it on nicely. And swiping, I'm also taking it right into the inner corner because I am going to really smoke this out. Also, I need you guys to let me know if you enjoy when I do other people's makeup on my channel. I think I've done Chloe's makeup, Chloe, if you don't know already, Chloe's my cousin. I think I've done Chloe's makeup once, like right at the beginning of my channel, like way over like a year ago. And I think, yeah, I've done Rachel's makeup on my channel as well. If you enjoy this kind of client makeup series, then let me know because I can always rope in a few of my friends and do their makeup for a video. And then I'm going to take the face powder that I'm going to be using on Chloe, which is MAC Studio Fix, and I use the shade NC25 on Chloe, which looks like this. And I'm going to be using my Sigma Soft Focus shader, which is the E52. So what I tend to do is I lift the brow bone and I just take this powder and I use this to set the paint pot in place, because you don't want to be going in with your eyeshadow over the top of a wet eyeshadow primer, because that's just gonna skip and your eyeshadow won't look very seamless. So I'm just using just a light amount of this all over the lid. So I'm now just going to take some regular just Scotch tape, and I'm going to take about this much, and I'm going to line this up from the corner of Chloe's eye to the tail of her eyebrow just to create a really nice clean cut line. So I think for today I'm going to be working from the Morphe 350 palette as well as the Colourpop Yes Please palette, because they both have really nice warm tones in them. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this orange colour here, and I'm going to take it on my Taper Blending E40 brush from Sigma. This is like a mid-tone orange colour. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And I'm taking this colour right the way into Chloe's inner corner, and I'm taking it all the way out till the tape, and then I'm just kind of feathering it up as we get up towards the brow bone. And I'm also making sure to blend it right onto the outer corner of the eye. And when I'm blending eyeshadow, I always go in short circular motions and then just little kind of backwards and forwards. Always make sure you tap off your excess product as well, because that will end up falling down onto the face. But obviously where we're doing the eyes first, it doesn't matter too much. So again, I just take my thumb and I just lift the brow. I then start by kind of placing the colour. And then start by working this into the crease. I want this look to be quite autumnal and really warm tone, so just start with like a really nice warm tone orange, kind of like tangerine colour. And that colour is going to be your first colour, almost like a gradient, so you can then also go in with like some burnt oranges and some dark kind of browns after. I'm not worrying about covering the lid space because I am going to be going in with a glitter, so I'm just mainly focusing on blending this out. I'm now going to go in with the Morphe 350 palette, and on the same E40 Taper Blending brush I'm going to go in with this kind of burnt orange colour here. I'd say this is like 1 to 2 shades darker than the first transition colour that we used. Again, tap off your excess. Close, and I always find it easier if you just tilt the chin up, close, and then lift the brow again. And I'm going to place this colour just a little bit lower than the first colour that we used. And again, I'm going to make sure to get this right into the inner corner, almost like up into the front part of the brow. So I'm now going to go in with this shade right here from the Colourpop Yes Please palette, and I'm going to be using my Sigma Diffuse Crease E38 brush, which is a smaller kind of tapered blending brush. This colour has got a little bit more of like a rusty brown undertone to it, so again I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm just going to apply a small amount of this. So I'm now going to go in with this dark warm tone brown colour here from the palette on the same E38 brush. Just going to take a little bit of that and again tap off your excess. And I'm just going to take this dark brown colour and start placing this into the socket of the eye, but I am keeping this lower down than the other colours because obviously where this colour is a little bit darker. So I'm now going to take a mix of these two colours here from the Morphe 350 palette on the same brush, and I'm going to use this to deepen up the crease. So I'm now going to take this really dark brown colour here on a small taper blending E45 brush from Sigma. This is a lot more of a small tapered brush, which is going to be perfect for nestling this colour right into Chloe's crease. And I'm just going to take this and I'm almost going to kind of sketch out where Chloe's crease is, but only using literally the smallest amount of product on my brush. And I always go back and forth with the clean blending brush just to blend out the edges. And just really take your time with a look like this because you really want to build on the colours. So I'm now going to take the NYX Glitter Primer, which is going to act like a glitter glue for the glitter that I'm about to press all over Chloe's lid. This is just going to make sure that we get the minimal amount of fallout, and it's also going to make sure that the glitter doesn't crease on the eyelid as well. So I'm just taking this on a inner corner shader E46 brush from Sigma, which is a really small synthetic brush, and I'm just kind of patting on the glitter primer. And then for glitter today I'm going to be using the Inglot glitter in the shade 64, which is a copper kind of really warm toned orange glitter. Okay, so I've just packed that copper glitter all over Chloe's lid and almost done it like a cut crease so it really looks nice and precise. I'm now going to take the tape off. So I'm literally going to take it from the top here and just gently pull down. And this is where the magic comes in. You're now going to want to get yourself a makeup wipe. So I'm now going to move on to Chloe's face. Now we've cleaned up all underneath Chloe's eyes. I'm now going to go on and use the MAC Strobe Cream. This is just the original strobe cream, and I'm just going to take about that much. I want Chloe's skin to be quite illuminated and glowy for this look, so I'm just going to use this all over her skin. So I'm now going to spritz Chloe's skin using some MAC Charged Water. This is just going to really, close your eyes. This is just really going to hydrate Chloe's skin and give me a really nice base to blend the foundation over the top of. So for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. You guys know I absolutely love this foundation. It gives the nicest finish to the skin. For Chloe today, I'm going to be mixing the shade 110 and 130 together. Chloe does like to look a little bit more tan, so I'm going to add a little bit of the shade 130 just to warm up the complexion. This foundation is a really nice kind of satin to matte finish, and it's a really nice buildable coverage. I'm actually just going to take it straight onto the back of my hand. So to blend out Chloe's foundation today, I'm going to be using a damp 3D HD blender from Sigma. This is a really nice blending sponge because it has loads of different angles on it, so it can get right into like the corners of the nose and right underneath the eye for when you blend in your concealer. And always make sure to blend your foundation down the neck and onto the chest, but where Chloe's got a jumper on, I'm only going to take it kind of down her neck for today. And as you can see, the foundation has got like a really nice kind of luminous glow to it, and that's because of the MAC Strobe Cream. It just really captures the light and just makes the foundation really luminous and glowy. Right, so for concealer today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, which is a really kind of fair colour, because I'm going to be using this right underneath Chloe's eyes to conceal and brighten. And this is a really nice full coverage concealer, so it's going to really hide any dark circles. And I'm also going to take it down the corners of the nose, a little bit on the chin. And I'm going to go in again with the 3D HD blender from Sigma and just use this to blend in the concealer. And what's so nice, because it has got that pointed edge, you can get right up, look up for me, underneath the lower lash line. And this concealer is such a nice full coverage one, so if you're looking for something for a really glam look, I definitely recommend having a look into the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I'm then going to go in with some RCMA No Colour powder, and I'm going to use this to set and bake underneath the eyes. And I'm going to take it on my sponge again, and this just ensures that your concealer is set for the day, and it stops your concealer from creasing, and it will just make sure that you have a really flawless kind of blurred looking under eye. So now I've baked underneath Chloe's eyes and her concealer is all set, I'm now going to go in and set her face using the MAC Studio Fix powder. And this is absolutely amazing for setting the face, and this is in the shade NC25, and I'm using it on my powder slash blush brush from Sigma, which is the F10. This is my favourite powder brush to use because it really just applies the perfect amount of powder. Right, so I am going to go off camera now and do mascara and lashes. Today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which is amazing for volume. I'm going to use this on Chloe's top and bottom lashes, and I'm also going to go in with the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes just to create loads of volume, because this look is quite dramatic. I want to go in with a false lash. So I'm going to apply these off camera and then I will be back. Right, okay, as you guys can see, I have applied mascara to Chloe's top and bottom lashes, and I also applied a pair of Ardell Demi Wispy lashes to Chloe's lashes, and I've also smoked out the lower lash line just with the exact same crease colours as I used in Chloe's crease. I'm now going to move on to the face, and I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantric Omega bronzer, which is a really nice neutral tone, and I'm going to be using that today on my Sigma. This is a Duo Fiber F50 brush, which is amazing for bronzer. So I'm just going to pick a little bit of this up. So I'm going to be applying this to Chloe's cheeks. So I'm going to be using short circular motions with this bronzer. And I'm going to take it on the forehead and again on the other side, just to give an all over kind of warm look to the skin. And I'm also taking it underneath the jaw. So for blush today, I'm going to be going in with MAC's Warm Soul Mineralized Blush, which is a really nice warm tone, which I think is going to complement the eyes. And I'm going to use this on my Sigma Large Angle Contour Brush, which is the F40. I'll be sure to link all the brushes that I've used in this tutorial in the description box down below. I also have a discount code with Sigma, which I'll pop up on the screen right now, which gives you money off sigmabeauty.com. I'm just going to take a little bit of this blush on the brush. I'm just going to get Chloe to smile. And I'm just going to apply it on the apples of the cheeks and just blend it up towards the temple. And this blush is beautiful because it has a really nice kind of golden reflex in it, and it's a really nice warm tone, so it's just going to really complement the eyes. Then what I tend to do is go back in with my bronzer brush and I just blend the edges of the blush out just to make it lovely and seamless. So for highlight today, I want a pop-in highlight, so I'm going to be using the Balm's Mary Luminizer on my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and this is going to look lovely on Chloe's skin tone because it has got slightly more of a paler but still warm toned skin. This is beautiful because it's a really nice light champagne colour, and it's going to give her a really gorgeous glow. So I just again tip the head back and I just apply this and almost like a pressing motion onto the top of the cheekbone. I am being quite generous with the highlight on this lip because again, this is a really glam makeup look. So I'm just pressing this. This look could be perfect for like a night out, or if you've got an event or something. This isn't like a day-to-day makeup look. It definitely is more of a going out look. And as you can see, if you turn your head that way, you see how that highlight just captures the light. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I also dust a little bit of highlight kind of above the brow bone, kind of into the hairline, because I find that it just really catches the light nicely and it just gives the most gorgeous glow to the skin. And I'm also going to take a little bit of highlight just on the tip of Chloe's nose, and also a little bit on the cupid's bow, and just a touch on the chin. So to settle the highlight down into the skin, just to make it look extra dewy, I'm going to use the GLAM Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray, and you love this, don't you? Mm. Yeah, this literally smells amazing. It smells like sweet oranges. It literally smells and tastes really good. So I literally use this just to set all of the powders and everything in place. So I just literally shake the bottle, close your eyes, and just spritz this all over the skin, but mainly in the areas that we have placed the highlighter. Also, in exciting news, Chloe is actually planning on starting her own YouTube channel, which is really exciting.
Yeah, so if you'd like to go over and follow me on my Instagram to get any updates as to when I'm going to upload my channel, it'll be on the screen right now. So you guys can be the first to know when I upload my first video. So yeah, I'd really, really appreciate it if you guys did.
Right, so I'm now going to move on to the lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is line Chloe's lips using my MAC Stripped Down Lip Pencil. This is a really nice nude colour. And I'm just going to outline Chloe's lips with this. Guys, I can't cope. I can't stop blooming laughing. This is what I have to put up with. So for lipstick today, I'm going to be going in with MAC's lipstick in the shade Honey Love, which is a matte finish, and I'm going to be applying this straight to Chloe's lips. I'm just applying some gloss now to Chloe's lips. This is the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar Lip Gloss, which is a really nice nude high shine colour. If you guys enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial, then please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you guys enjoyed seeing me do Chloe's makeup, then let me know in the comments down below, because I can always film more of these types of tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Thank you for all your love and support on my videos and on my channel, and I will see you next Friday at 8 PM in my next video. Bye guys!